Hello, everyone. Today I'm talking about the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, which I actually just saw. Honestly, pretty good movie. My thoughts on it were, I don't know, it was a good movie. I guess I haven't seen movies in a while, but I think it was pretty good. Um, I actually have never seen a Mission Impossible movie, so it was an interesting first take, I guess. I did watch like a recap beforehand about the first, I don't know, like, what is it, like five or three movies? I have no idea. But, anyways, the movies leading up to it, I watched a recap on all of those. And honestly, I found it to be, like, it seemed kind of predictable, at least in the uh, previous movies. But actually, watching it, it wasn't bad. Like, I thought I was going to be able to predict stuff like the mask plays or the fact that he runs a lot, which he did do some running in the movie. Um, I don't know. I think that's just him following along with previous movies. Some similarities there, you know. Um, Overall, it was a good movie. For me, not seeing any of them, I think I was still able to make sense. And also, I think for people that have seen all the previous movies are really gonna like it because it really builds on the previous movies. Like I think if I did watch all the previous ones, it'd be way more climactic. You know, it was a little bit less climactic for me just because I haven't seen anything before. What the heck? Anyways, a little glitch there. Um, so for me, honestly, good movie. Um, I just didn't understand like some of the characters and the like their backgrounds that came up and stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be like the final. I know it is called Final Reckoning. Or like I couldn't quite tell based off of like I don't know how the other movies ended. I don't know. There could be another one. There could not. I have no idea, honestly, based on how the ending went. But overall, the movie's good. Uh, Compared to the other ones, I can't really tell because obviously I haven't watched them before. But what I can say is that it was a pretty good movie. It was very climactic at parts, but I think that's just kind of part of the Mission Impossible idea of a movie. So, um, I know there are some like parts. I don't want to like spoil anything, I guess, but I guess spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the movie for what I'm about to say next. Oh, I thought there was water there. Anyways, some spoilers is I think it was kind of dumb. Like some of the stuff, I really liked the way it built on the previous movies, but there was a part. I don't know if they said like 100 gigabytes for like the biggest storage room like America had ever had or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it's 100 gigabytes." And I'm like, "What? My computer has 10 times that. The one I'm running right now." How do I make? Okay, never mind. That was a little mistake. I don't know. I thought the movie was ending earlier as well, just because they were talking about like, um, there's a part in the movie where he goes in like a submarine or something underwater. Um, that's actually a big spoiler, as well. And I thought that was the ending, but no, it's not. There's like a whole other section. Um, the AI thing, I don't know. And also the nukes. The entire time they're talking about like how, oh, the whole world's gonna end because of these nukes. Literally just pull the plug, and it doesn't come up till like the very end when the president's like, oh, actually, we should have cut the electricity of the nukes. Why didn't you do that originally? Like, that is the dumbest, like, I don't know. That is the dumbest thing. I'm just irritated by it. I wouldn't say I'm too irritated. It's a movie, okay? I can't complain too much. But like, that could have been the solution the entire time. It literally just cut the electricity to the nukes. The AI can't access it. How is it gonna get there? You know, it's going to do it through the electricity. So just cut the power. And you could have done that for the AI as well. Just cut the power to the AI. I mean, sure, I guess it's a virus and it could be like all over the place. I don't know. I feel like there are way easier ways to deal with this if this ever came up in real life. So I don't know. They just could have had a way better, way better planning, I guess, for how to deal with this. And like it did, I don't know, the Tom Cruise, I guess. Also at the end, Tom Cruise, he has, first of all, before he even jumps out of this plane at the end, there's a guy who's like, "Oh, good luck getting out of here. There's only one parachute." And then Tom Cruise still has a parachute later in the scene. He jumps out of the plane, and then his parachute catches on fire, but he somehow lands with another parachute. Like, there were 3 parachutes on that plane. It doesn't make any sense. Like, was there a backup one? I don't know. Or maybe there's something I missed with him, how he got that second parachute, but that entire time I'm like, what? He shouldn't have had another parachute. He just pulled one out of his ass. Anyways, that's all I have to ramble. And also they're coming up with this like this storage thing where it's like it's a 5D like USB for storage. I don't know. I mean, sure, it sounds interesting. I don't know if it's like scientifically proven or whatnot, but that was a thing in the movie. I don't know. I'm just talking about like the technological parts because that's what my brain thinks about. Other than that, it's a good movie. I don't know. I think some of the bad guys were kind of dumb. I guess the way that they were fighting and whatnot, or like the argument against the AI was also kind of dumb. But honestly, I don't know enough of the bad guys to be like, oh, that was this guy's from this other movie, and so that's why his opinion is valid. Other than that, though, I think all I would say the ideas though against the AI, like some of them are like, oh, they're like, let the AI be our overlord, lord or whatever, and I don't know why so many people are against that, because like 2 different people attacked Tom Cruise in the movie for this, for having this idea that the AI taking over was actually a good thing, but I guess I could see it. It's like, oh, I'd rather have this AI in charge because it's going to be smart. But then it's literally trying to launch nukes at the entire, like, world. Also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is actually true, but I'm pretty sure the AI, because they was always talking about how, like, the AI was going to wait till the very end to, like, launch the nukes or whatnot. And so I was going to wait till the end so that way it could, like, save itself or something. I don't know. It was like, it was weird. I'm trying to get my thoughts straight because it was kind of confusing, honestly. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the AI didn't want, or like it didn't launch all the nukes when it very easily could have earlier on in the movie. It had like control of like the entire world except for the U.S. And it just didn't fire it, even though it probably could have and killed everyone. But the AI didn't do that, which now I'm realizing it was because the AI wanted to like be safe, because there was this like I kind of talked about it earlier, but the world's like safest underground like storage thing, and and earlier they said it was like 100 gigabytes or whatever, which is stupid. Unless I just heard that wrong, I'd have to double check. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But I do think it could have been like the AI could have launched it earlier, but then the AI wanted to be safe. But then I'm like thinking, oh well, if the AI wanted to be safe, then there should be like some traceable location of it. It can't just like move wherever on the internet. Because if you think about it, the internet is full of like, it's literally just made up of physical locations of servers, of electricity. And I don't know, I thought surely you could deactivate that somehow. hello, sir. But they didn't do that, so I don't know. Try to do a boat clutch. Leave me alone. Anyways, those are my thoughts on the movie. Overall, though, it was pretty good. I think even for someone who didn't watch it before, I could understand it. But I also watched the recap. The recap didn't really help a whole lot other than explaining what typically happens in a Mission Impossible movie. So I guess it was kind of helpful. Oh, there's my horse. I don't know, maybe my parent or the people that I was with probably might not have been able to understand it. Like, older people probably wouldn't. Just because it's a little complicated. Oh my gosh. Because it's talking about, like, AI and stuff, and the entity, which apparently was in, like, previous episodes or whatnot. I don't exactly know how that ended up working out or whatnot, but I think it was... And also, oh, another thing I was going to complain about, because I like watching this guy called Hi Boy on YouTube, and he makes a lot of funny content, and he likes to, like, completely make fun of the movies for doing certain things, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Another thing I want to make fun of is the fact that Tom Cruise literally just takes off his entire, like, scuba diver gear, other than his, like, helmet to breathe. But that is so dumb, because earlier in the movie, everyone was complaining to him, like, how this is, like, a very bad thing. If, like, how far down he was going, you're gonna need to be able to, like, have this on the whole time. And even if you do, you're gonna start having, like, these mental flaws. Your brain, like, your muscles are gonna start, like, contracting or whatnot, and you're gonna, like, struggle to survive. And it's also probably freezing cold because it's in the Arctic. And he just takes off his like, swim gear. He just takes it off underwater while he's still, like, hundreds of meters down, and he just takes it off. No biggie. And then after a while, he even takes off his, like, scuba helmet, which I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Like, he could have survived. I just think the fact that he took off his suit is dumb because of how cold it is and how many warnings he got from the rest of the crew. Leave me alone. Cow, come here. Okay. Like I was saying, though, that's kind of how the movie went. It wasn't too bad, though, honestly. I liked it. I just have a few things to complain about. And, I guess that's all I really have time for today. Let me know if you find these interesting, like, if I did this movie review. I don't know. I just watched it, like an hour ago, so I thought it was pretty good, and I thought I'd talk about it. I have some other stories. I have a lot of other stories, actually, I could tell. I just have to find the time to record. But other than that, that is all I have for today. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Have a nice day. Subscribe. Subscribe. Do it or else.